Alright. We ready?
I'm ready.
About to come in through the
Right.
window.
Guys, I will flashbang you if you do not shut the fuck up.
There's no flashbangs, you lying sack of shit.
Then I'll just frag them, I don't care.
Alright. Here's how it works today. So, left picture right here, this is what your enemies look like. Picture on the right, also the guys behind you, these are what your friendlies look like. They both have US World War II based guns, because the US supplied them to both the Guatemalan military and the rebels. So, we are recreating, for today's mission, the 1953 botched raid on Salama. This is technically before Operation PBSUCCESS, but it ended in the capture of multiple rebels and CIA embedded operatives. So, here is how you guys are going to be told to play this mission. We are at the blue marker on this map on the top right. For those of you that don't know how to use a map, we're at grid ref 059253 numpad 9. Don't put that marker in group global chat, because, yeah, the enemies will see it.
What was the grid reference again? 059?
253, fuck. 059253. Numpad 9, that compound.
I can put it inside and then I'm going to see it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, you can put it in group and everyone else can see it.
So, from that position, there are 4 flagged positions that represent enemy garrisons. Your job is going to be assisting Allied AI in raiding those garrisons and taking out their supply trucks, which, by the way, are shown on the image on the left. Fuel, ammo, and repair. The more you take out, the more of a benefit you will get in future missions.
Guys, bring demo sticks.
Now,
Assembly demo sticks and make sure that if we're setting timers, we set them for 30 Sierra.
here's the deal. Because of this was a failure on the CIA's end, this is technically a one-life mission for you guys. However, it is not a one-life mission for your enemy. However, their spawn point is very far away from the actual AO. In fact, the first compound they're going to be defending is all the way down at 034207. And their spawn point's even further south from that. So they have to take a lot of time to actually get to your AO, which is going to give you a lot of stuff. A lot of time to hit stuff. Over at where you mark target 1, you're not going to get any friendly AI support for that one, but targets 2, 3, and 4 in the town of Kadogu will have a shit ton of AI around, so you guys can blend in should you decide to.
Where?
Targets 1, 2, 3, and 4 marked on map, mate.
I'm talking about the areas he's marking in his group or side chat. But anyway, that's it. There's no detriment if you guys get killed or captured for this mission in terms of the campaign, because again, I'm trying to have it play out how it historically did. If you ever feel like leaving, feel free to leave, come back here, just fade off in the jungle. When GREENFOR has secured the area, I'll count off the VIX, and you'll either get a reward next mission or the mission after, or maybe both if you get all of them.
Right.
Guys, I've got a disposable.
They have some vehicles, but just transport cars, so...
Right, guys. We can do this one of 2 ways.
I'm gonna ask you to leave in 25 minutes. I'll say in global chat when you can. I gotta go give them their brief, okay?
Right. We can do this one of 2 ways. We can either basically go as sheer mob mentality, overwhelming because we have the experience for it, or we can just do sneaky boy shit.
I just want to win.
If we're gonna win, overwhelm them.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's overwhelm.
BRB.
By the way, check my backpack.
It's called Star Wars music, bitch.
That's in like static.
Hi, hey, who's your ground command?
Dibs on items. I have dibs on mid.
Good question.
That sucks, because you're not gonna leave until you get one, which means the tier 3s will start early.
What, a squad lead? We have a squad lead, don't we?
How many squads do we have?
Why do we need a
One
ground
and a
command?
half.
We only have 1 squad.
Because I only give you the brief. Well, then Alpha becomes ground command by default. But there's still another, like, 12 people upstairs, so I guess they're just trying to join in at this point. I don't know. Forehead.
Yeah, maybe someone's bottlenecking them again.
That's
Okay.
a nice suit you've got there.
Outcast.
Liru, for the M2s, we need
Wasn't
both
clear.
the
You're
gunner
gold
and the
team
assistant,
lead.
yes?
Yeah, to set it up.
And two
Otherwise,
IC.
it's useless. Welcome
Wait,
to Crew
hold on.
Served Weapons, boys.
Gold
okay,
team
I'm-
leads.
Called
Okay.
crew serve
Adder,
for a
go
reason.
Gold.
Served hat.
Gold. Yeah. thank
All
you.
right, now we're chilling.
Your gold team leads.
Directly.
Okay.
Let's show off our 50
And
cal.
the
It's my
assault
Y-wing
team.
then.
Okay.
Okay.
And my 2 IC.
Okay, your 2 IC, not the 2 IC.
My
Got it.
2 IC.
Or 2 IC.
Maybe
Assistant
you're gonna
to
be
division
splitting the squad
manager.
while I'm doing ground
It's behind
command if we don't get one.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Angel Dust. I'm
So
not
how's
gonna
everyone
nominate
doing
the
today?
Assistant to the assistant, okay?
I
My
wanna be.
assistant to the
We're
assistant.
just
is
waiting for the players
Just
to
drag
come
it
in.
in.
What?
Header face, you're my assistant.
This is
to the
how you use a
assistant.
50 cal.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I know.
You're my
I
secretary.
was just making
And
sure.
let's
Do it.
You're the secretary.
This will probably be about a
secretary.
30-35 person mission. We still got 10 people upstairs
Ooh,
either
I
trying to
think Derek
join or I
was
guess
fit-
join
someone
in
with
later.
50 cal. Do I have permission from
Stop.
T5?
What?
No. Put
No.
it down.
This man dared me. Do I have permission from
You
T5?
are-
Well, if you shoot them, then the friendly AI might shoot you, and then, I mean, you'll be branded as a rebel, and then they'll be allowed to cable tie you and leave you in the corner for the rest of the AO.
Liru, I got a couple
we'll just
questions
leave
for
you
you
to
real
that.
quick.
Okay.
One,
Okay.
why are you bald?
He's Hitman.
You know what? I forget what I said. You can shoot Outcat. Just kidding.
Two, what's with the French horns on your little lapels and stuff like that?
You see, I am a German mailman. My mail is
Got it.
delicious.
Third, can we rename Alpha to Fun Guys?
Sure, I don't care. Alright, I'm just gonna start, and I guess you'll figure it out. Anyway, today we will be recreating the 1953 botched raid of Guatemala. Technically Salama, Guatemala, but I digress. You guys are acting as the QRF to the military garrison. So, I am going to list this out. You are currently at grid ref 024196. Might want to mark that, because if people die, you guys are allowed to reinsert. So, maybe you want someone to start coordinating reinserts. You also have a full set of triple RVICs here if you need them. You also have command jeeps for your command squad, blah blah blah. But, you got 4 trucks here, 2 command jeeps, full R&R, do what you need to. Actually, I gave you 6. Man, I'm nice. There are no arsenals for you. They are just supply boxes. You can find supply boxes at all the places you're going to go to today, unless the rebels steal them. Now, the positions you are going to need to help defend are as follows. The first one you are going to go to is on your way to where the town of Salama is, which is the town of Ketago for this mission, but first position is at grid ref 034207. That military base you're going to have to fend off from rebels first, which, by the way, fending them off merely means you kill them all, or they rout, and the gun shooting stops, whatever. So you can then move to the next position.
Dewey, Spartan Mark.
034207. The next positions are as follows. They're in the town of Kidogu. The first is at 042233. Again, 042233. The second position is at 043242. Again, 043242. And the third position is at 052232. Again, 052232. The rebels you're fighting are all dressed up in casual clothes, but they have your guns, which is weird because we got our guns from the US. Forehead. Anyway, any questions?
I mean, if you've just done brief, Crown Command might need it.
Late.
Forehead.
Well, enough to tell me though.
Forehead. Forehead.
Why does our defend thing go from defend 1 to defend 3?
Forehead.
Don't worry about it.
Don't bother.
Should I forehead again?
We need more.
So, basically, defend 4 locations. in order.
So let me say it like this: it's not a defense op, as in you go there and hold. And no, you don't have to do them in order. You only have to do the first one in order. It's more so kill all the bad guys there, and then continue on. Now this could change in the town. So
Okay.
let me say it this way. So at 034207, the first one you have to go to. Once you kill all the bad guys there, then you can move on to the town of Salama, aka Kadogu. From there, the positions are being attacked. They might get re-attacked later on, so you're just going to need to be in that area per se, because that's where we believe most of the rebels are actually fighting and focusing on. We don't know what their goal is, but we can hypothesize that their goal is to steal logistics trucks and weaponry. So don't let them do that. Now, like I said, this is also a PvP mission, so be careful. I'm not going to spoil anything that the CIA boys are going to do, but some of it might be hilarious, so forehead.
Yeah, fair.
But if you guys want to keep the immersion going, you don't know that CIA's here, you just know that rebels are doing stuff. But if you want a meme, I hope you're shot.
So clear first position, move into the town, and work as QRF for the other 3 positions.
Yep. One more thing that will happen, guys. After you clear...
Good job.
So much.
Amazing.
He
Amazing.
does it every time.
So, last thing I will say, guys. Once you clear the first position at 034207, when you pass this additional position I'm going to give you at 039214, which is a small little cop, that will become a respawn point. So if you die, you can respawn there and then get ferried by ground Vix back into the AO. Do note that I don't have any vehicles there, so you will have to bring up your own. Okay? Cool. Otherwise, every other position I mentioned has Vix and shit, but whether or not they'll be there when you get there is anyone's guess. We're going to start in another 17 minutes. I'm going to go up to BLUEFOR, ask if they have any questions, and yeah, we're going to have you both start at the same time, so... Maybe spend this time loading up ammo into your Vix, or, you know, foreheading. I don't know. You do you. And be sending QRF as it's needed. But basically it's going to be managing 2 small AOs, which will then grow into 1 large AO. I think actually I'm going to delete that squad. I'm going to keep it to just a platoon. Otherwise, we'll see how things go. And right off the bat, we had a grenade get thrown in there. This guy getting shot off right there. Go ahead, teleport myself up here. So we're seeing a mix of suppressed grease guns. I saw a Lee Enfield. And we got snipers up here. MG42s, BPSHs, basically a mix of World War II here. None of them brought the anti-tank rifle. I'm disappointed. I was hyped for that.
Some of us machine gun go left, go the right bit. Contact southwest, push toward direct south.
Solid copy. Solid copy.
I'm gonna send an 8-man team up there.
Okay, placing first charge, 2 minutes.
Prep my QRF.
Give me a
But I won't
second.
send any yet.
Nano, if you're on 50, make sure your long range is on 50.9. That's ground command pick.
We'll go. On the way.
West side building clear.
Copy that.
Okay,
Checking south.
moving to next object, moving to next demo.
On the way.
Okay, just these trucks.
Someone get armored right then? I heard something.
Roger that.
Let's have the AI start shooting as they're coming in.
Solid copy. On the way.
Now you got these guys cutting in on the right.
Move left.
Understood.
And these guys cut over on the left. You're hearing those grenades going off. And they're sabotaging instead of killing, so that's interesting. But, I mean, guys, I did say capture the vehicles, not sabotage, right? Just so I know I'm not going crazy. They're dropping these guys over here. Looks like they don't have any down, but some wounded. Yeah, if they blow them up, then there's no bonus. Either way, it's just a mission. And Andrews, I don't know where he's going. I think he's going in to maybe grab one of the Vics, because this is a logistics Vic right here. And then they can take those for transport, and then there's, you know, some supplies to steal. But I didn't tell him about the supply stealing part. Wanted him to be a bit quicker than that. Essentially these forces running. It's going to give BLUEFOR a lot of time to maneuver around. I have no idea what Andrews is doing. That QRF's about to arrive and probably gun him down, so I don't know. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Andrews would make 14, but yeah, he's about to get shot at. And there's charges, and there goes those two Vics. And Andrews, using his lag switch to tank a grenade, is now on the ground. And there goes the other one. Wow, they completely blew up that position. Amazing. Alright, well, I mean, sabotage works too, but it's not going to give any benefit to the campaign. These guys coming around clearing that position out. They're getting a little off turn because now a lot of these guys are pretty much dying. Now that guy tried to get in and steal him back. Oh, he gets shot to shit by the base defense. Alright, well. Can't really happen as these guys get closer. It looks like they're going to come up to here. I'm going to start sending units. We're going to have a single squad start attacking each position.
Copy.
Otherwise, these guys are being a little slow, but there'll still be plenty of AO left as BLUEFOR kind of gets in here. So Andrews, he is now taking cover. These guys looking around, wondering what's going on. Oh, I thought that body was floating, so that's all right. And I'm not sure if you can see it, guys, but this is meant to be an AO where, you know, the QRF's a little delayed, but they'll get there eventually, you know what I mean? Don't have all these guys literally commit to the center and try to pull in. Otherwise, they are sweeping that position. So yeah, textbook how the tier 3s blew that up. It's just they have a lot of walking room from this. And we're just going to have our preliminary attacks here. I might throw in a few extra GREENFOR squads to, you know, help reinforce certain areas so they last longer. But we're now going to have essentially a lot of rebels fighting garrisoned units here. Because again, the BLUEFOR forces are supposed to lose. We'll see how things go. So it's going to... Yeah, Don, I haven't posted it yet. I'm sorry. I might have said destroy on accident. Alright, well, whatever. I'll go watch it back, but I could have sworn I said this was a raid for capturing, but could be wrong. Now it's going to be funny if these guys volt in and start shooting friendly dudes. So they're seeing friendly AI. Here, something I will do. Ah, there goes Andrews' connection. Knew that would come eventually. That guy's routing. So I'm going to spawn one more group up here. Just have him run in. That's going to give him some validation that that position is clear in itself. Meanwhile, those guys, about Judging on distance, they're about halfway to their next target. So we're pretty on par here for where we need this to go. And I'm thinking we're gonna have another reinforcement car come up.
Solid copy.
To deploy more units. Meanwhile, these guys still on the move. The big hurdle was going to be them walking, but again, I also meant for them to, you know, maybe take the transport trucks. That's okay. Ah, shit. Power failure. Sucks to hear, Andrewza. Yeah, so most of the BLUEFOR rebels are getting hit. We're going to have another group come in right there. Trying to manage these guys for the most part. Set up the M2 right there. Alright, cool. Enough to clear that hamlet out.
Roger.
Now you're gonna start hearing Rebel and... I want to say Empire, but wrong universe. I'm gonna start having these forces kind of moving against each other to make some ambient units. I could also do that with tracer effects, but I want there to be some actual units fighting.
Solid copy.
So I'm gonna have those two pulled back. Have this friendly truck coming in. Genius. So once these guys hit that one position, then, you know, things will be pretty secure. And these guys pull into friendly fob there. And now we're just gonna put down some more guerrilla forces and kind of have them just cut through areas here.
We'll go. On the way. On the way. On the way. Roger that. On the way.
So I got those guys leaving. Hopefully the player base will know that this is secure and start moving to the next objective. But I won't tell them that until I see these guys kind of get in first.
Roger that.
Has some more BLUEFOR AI come in to assist. Some more grenades get tossed in here. That one blows up in his face, but he's still okay. And I'm having this group kind of come around to assist on that other flank. And it looks like they've got these 4 guys committing overwatch over here. They got a spotter with a sniper, like 3 snipers back here. Hot damn. Another grenade going off, hits that guy. I'm going to take us out of the action to...
I heard him saying...
Hey! Area's secure, you need to move up! Down to Salama's getting fucked!
Hey, firm, we're moving out now. Just waiting for one of my squads to load up.
And now they're cleared to move up. That guy got away, that guy got away. We can delete these bodies, delete that one. And they'll run into that QRF to stall them a little bit more. And now you got these guys moving in. I mean, demolishing the supplies, I can come up with something that'll also help with that. Yeah, so some of these guys are bandaging. It's alright, we're just gonna grab another BLUEFOR group. And I did promise them... create teleporter. And that sets them up properly. And I'm also going to delete the local garrison there for the sake of frames, and start deleting bodies in here for frames. But that is that next position. And these guys, it looks like they're pulling away from this position. I think, yeah, because they put charges down. So... we'll see what they decide to do, essentially. Now you see their Vic's moving up. They're going to run into these rebel groups running down, have some stuff to shoot at. They still have some players back here. Looks like they're finally on the move. So I can go ahead and delete some of these extra units, get these bodies out as well. And we're going to start shrinking down the zone of engagement. We'll see those guys pass in a second. Threes are pulling back. They blew up that cluster of Vic. So, yeah, I thought I said recover, but I guess we're going for demo. But then again, you know, demoing supplies and fobs is, you know, still not a bad call either. It still weakens the enemy. But this raid wasn't won by doing types of raids like that. It was won by propaganda, of all things. Jeez, that guy's head just got taken off. Grenades being thrown. The command chief just got out right here. So a little bit of a stall tactic right there. Otherwise, those guys are maneuvering around. I'm going to go back to here. What we can also do now is go up here, and I can A, delete this squad of template dudes, B, pretty much delete everything in here, because we can just count this as units running away. I'll keep the Rex, though, because I always like to be in the good habit of that. Delete Andrews' body. Have here another rebel group. So I'll throw some of them around, and I'll have a wave of QRF also come in from the north.
I don't know.
My God,
We're all fucking Terminators.
So yeah, the stamina settings, with the fact that their kits are not bigger than 20 pounds, unless they packed a backpack, because, you know, when you're limited to, you know, rifles and stuff, yeah, they can run around. So these guys dismounted, they got QRF to come out. They got two of these guys, I guess, moving back to this car because they had some sort of false alarm. I can really feel the frames. So I'm going to delete a few groups of bodies. There's a live GREENFOR guy in there, that's fine. And they've moved off from this position, so let's also get rid of the, the QRF here. And honestly, I can get rid of that as well. And those bodies, again, keeping the AI low, it makes it easier for me. They're still very much on the way. GREENFOR coming in to provide QRF. But again, both sides have the same exact weaponry of Garand's. Oh my god, that guy just got blown, his head blown off. M1 911s, M1 Garands, M3 grease guns, M2 crew served weapons for 50 cal for the automatic riflemen, and I believe that's it. So, Rebels are going to comb through what's still available at that position. I'm going to spawn another group. Have them come in.
Roger.
This Chad. Yeah, the M1 Garans, for whatever reason, when you scroll far enough away, it looks like they're not actually holding a gun. So, see, like right now, it looks like they're not holding anything. Now, these guys need to start considering coming around. I'm actually going to spawn 2 more BLUEFOR squads and put them up the road as well to kind of stall them. But that will be it in terms of stall points. This guy's doing a really wide berth right here. Let them get out. I don't know what these disconnects are. Because we haven't even gotten to the PvP bit. Usually you see the disconnects when people get salty. I know we're going to see a lot of T3 disconnects by the end of the SOD because they are playing this as one life. Looks like they're sending this vehicle up to recon. They got a majority of guys right here. They're just digging in and trenching. Again, we're just doing some stalling. Yeah, possibly, Don, but I think they just misconstrued my intel here. So, otherwise, looks like they've mounted in this building. They're repacking mags, maybe taking an extended stamina break. Actually, let's find out. We can just teleport over and have a listen.
That's fine.
Yes. The blue line's gonna be egress.
So, we're on their faction.
Blue line's gonna be
So, they actually marked this position to leave, so they're now, I think they have that one marked. They're getting in there, and then they're egressing down there, I think, because they're going to go around. So we might see PvP actually happen a little earlier than I thought it would.
Okay.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Can you see that over there?
We're gonna be. I guess we're gonna be leaving at this door.
See that over there?
One village child.
Right, everybody ready?
Open and everyone should drop out.
Yeah, let's go.
I do see who shoots.
So we're going to have a pretty big bout of PvP right here. That M2 coming down, spraying that dude's face off.
It's like a clown car.
Say this guy set up his 50 cal. That's gonna help mow down a lot of the QRF right here. These guys pushed up again, 2 squads to deal with. And yeah, that M2 making some really short work of this position. You're seeing a lot of grenades thrown. Luxie needs a TP. Whoops. Hotkeys. Try to have these guys fold in.
Solid copy.
BLUEFOR actually doing a really good job of getting in there. I'm gonna just spawn an additional squad of GREENFOR to kind of cut in.
Understood.
But yeah, the timing of this should be these guys should also start coming in by the time the BLUEFOR guys come in too. So we are gonna see a pretty nasty bout of PvP here. Otherwise, they're starting to move up with the vehicles.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna become a pretty much a rescue mission.
Up the mountain.
Yeehaw, mount up, boys.
Let's go, Mario! Yes, let's go. Where the fuck are you going? Get in your fucking vehicle before I have undead shoot you in face.
Come on,
Come on, Granite. We'll loot later. Should be some in your truck. You were told to load shitloads.
Roger that.
Hello, Rican. Very nice of you to show up.
Let's see if that Vic's salvageable at all. And the GREENFOR players are now in the hot zone. Delete a few of those bodies right here, but CIA, they're back up to here. They're trying to kill this guy. Managed to do so. That guy just got shot. Fuelvic trying to get away. Looks like it just might. So it is quite possible that remaining GREENFOR squad was a little unnecessary. That's alright. Let's go ahead and delete all the units right there. Hear these guys talking. And now you hear the BLUEFOR guys coming in as well. Now it's a PvP match. Alright.
You're good.
I think they're gonna fire on this Vic. Yeah, so CIA just blew up a Rebel Vic. That's alright. How do they know? It's, there's no, the ID is really tough. You got this M2 set up right here. It's shooting into the crowd. Now you got these guys moving, and now they're gonna start being in yelling range of each other. This is where it's gonna all boil down. Oh, they're right next to each other. They dropped Slushy. King of Kings goes down. Skelly, I don't know what he just got shot up from. Throwing a grenade in there. Skelly just got dropped again. CK getting dropped. Zope trying to get his eyes up on a Mock staying low. Oh, man. Calum's up. Looks like he is bandaging right now. Heard something else explode. Yeah, they're trying to get King of Kings up. Zope pushed back. Most of the force is back here now. I think they're going to try to start picking off some of the GREENFOR players because they got Granite, they got Nano. D-Dragon is healing. Looks like they're firing down in this direction to try to keep United suppressed. Isn't this beautiful? So most of the BLUEFOR AI is actually kind of messed up right now. Trying to have fun. Look at Tempestal. He has snuck into the GREENFOR lines right here, and he is dropping people. Pops a grenade as well, right in front of Luxy. Oh! ho! Amazing. Now you're seeing some of the T3s show off their skill. King of Kings bleeds out. I think Skelly and CK might also bleed out. Tempesto snuck up to this Vic. He has set a charge on it. Oh, that is beautiful. Looks like Luxy woke up from that grenade. Caleb and Zoke coming around.
Bogan, cover me.
Oh, man. He's got those charges. I don't know how long he set that timer for, but there are no defusal kits.
Yeah.
Granite died. Nano, they're trying to bandage up real quick. And there goes that Vic. Beautiful play right there. I'm going to quickly take us out. So we have some BLUEFOR AI come up from the north and come in, and then from the south we're going to have some reinforcing GREENFOR AI jump in the mix here. Ooh, that could have been bad.
Yes, and
Copy that.
negative. What we're
Roger.
So Abraham, he was some sort of squad leader because he has that radio, so he's hitting up pretty bad. Now you're having Iopus suppressing that bunker. These guys, looks like they're popping grenades back and forth here. Automatic goes down from that grenade. This is first person locked as well, by the way, and looks like these 5 guys, they're pulling back as well to hit the players. So they are just chucking grenades. Pogo is able to get up to the wall here. Another really good grenade throw by these guys, hitting right in the BLUEFOR group. That's just by luck. Pogo commenting on how they're just purely spamming frags here. We have Stewie and Prozzy over here. Abraham unfortunately dies. These 5 guys, looks like they've set up a blocking position back here trying to flank enemy forces coming around. BLUEFOR, Luxy trying to flank. Doing his best to try to keyhole these guys. I think only getting some grazing shots here. And Derecki getting blown up by a Carl Gustav shot, I think by Falcon back here. No, Falcon is down. Ooh. So I don't know where that came from. I think that was by this group over here. Because they would have had elevation on it. So really nasty. Derecki surviving because now we have medical, but... Alright, it's a pretty nasty call. Skelly and CK still slowly bleeding out. Shows that they're not just that wounded here. Slash, I think, recovering off of body here. And these 5 guys now coming around to do what? I do not know. I think because they're moving to that fallback point at the mansion. So at this point, we got 3 people down right here from a flank by Luxy did. He is bandaging up. We got these 2 guys quickly trying to bandage themselves up. Looks like Falcon died. And that is unfortunate. So Falcon being the first BLUEFOR death on the CIA side.
Hey, someone to our west. I can't see him anymore. Yep, they're trying to set up an MG position.
So we still have CK right there.
West, yeah, a few guys out there. I think 1 guy's still up.
But yeah, Luxy getting a really nasty flank here, mowing those 3 down. All he's got is a Garand. Otherwise, 2 more pulling back as well. And you have these BLUEFOR AI right here. So Luxy, he's checking their packs, man. Derecki getting blown up by a 2nd vehicle. That's pretty major because those are the transport Vics that the players got to utilize.
let's see if this works.
Alright, putting Falcon down.
It's empty, shit.
So yeah, very nasty bout of PvP. Luxy has the Carl Gustav now. That's going to be his trophy. We saw some really nasty flanks by both sides, and it resulted in some pretty hefty KIAs. GREENFOR, they've got 4 dudes that are going to need to basically use that truck to ferry back, but BLUEFOR, for some of them, that's it. And you're seeing that disconnect now. But BLUEFOR did a good amount of damage against the players here. And now you're hearing these guys basically opening fire on those dudes. Medical box went flying. I think they're shooting at each other, yeah.
Still a few guys out there.
They just messed up. Kane's walking back. And they're shooting at Luxy now, because they can't PID. Oh, that's beautiful. So Luxy, his reward for killing some of the T3s is to be mis-PID'd and shot by friendlies. And that is the biggest risk in going off on alone by yourself in a PvP operation when the kits can look so similar. Because he's using M1 Garand, some of the enemies are using M1 Garands. They're trying to keyhole him through this green texture right here. And yeah, it lines up. And he's got a Carl Gustav, which makes him look like the enemy because none of their guys have Carl Gustav. So, yeah, unfortunately, even though Luxy did the most work right there, he is going to get fucked.
There's one in that building.
Now, I'm going to teleport right here because I want to see what they do with Kane's running up right here.
That right side player.
Kane's definitely noticed them.
He's on the road.
And he is going to get dropped.
Running, he saw us.
And he got dropped immediately. Oh my god, a little bit of ragdoll. He could get captured. Oh, he immediately kills himself off. Oh, that's so mean. They tried to capture him, but... it's debatable. Should I end keep? But they're about to run up here, so... I'm trying to get Andrewza with his group here, because don't know why he's AFKing like that. So that Vic drove off. Not sure if these guys saw him. But let's start putting some pressure on this compound as well.
On the way.
Yeah, see, now they're calling for him. Yeah, I'm gonna make it. Because they did have him. So I'm gonna give him a friend, because yeah, they would have mediced him up and brought him back, so... Makes sense. But yeah, this position, for what it is, has been mostly secured. A lot of casualties, a lot of death. I mean, you can see all these bodies. Ah, he just alt F forward. I figured he was going to rage quit because he's already, you know, doing that. Still. If you're gonna play a PvP up, yeah, it's possible you could be captured. I don't know why he was running back into the AO by himself, but... Just shoot him. One of them named their squads as Raftalia. That's brilliant. Yeah, otherwise, mostly guerrilla forces are doing stuff.
On the way.
And these Vics, since they're out in the open, we're going to start bringing them to capture.
Copy that. Copy.
Okay, he got blown up by a grenade.
Roger that. On the way.
So that'll be that one that's mostly secure. I'm going to have this vehicle come up and essentially provide QRF to that position.
Solid copy.
And these guys are still kind of bottling around here. Hey, you! Hey, you! With the backpack radio.
Yeah.
I think we got this position. You should probably go for the other two. I haven't heard anything from either. They're probably all dead.
Alpha, we're loading back up. We're going to...
Give them a little push. Because sometimes players need that. Keen's didn't rage quit? Alright, that's fair. Well, if he comes back, I mean, I guess I can't then teleport him back to be a captive, but, you know. I don't know, it was weird timing. Maybe it was the teleport that crashed him. But alright, that's at least good to hear. But, you know, at the same time, if you're walking into the AO by yourself, not waiting for transport, and you get gunned down by the T3s moving around, and then I, you know, grant the teleport request, it does look a little bad, but... Nemesis is in a chat channel with him upstairs in TeamSpeak, so if he didn't rage quit, then he didn't rage quit. You guys really piss me off with your drive skills. I hope you know that. For the love of fucking God, I'm gonna have to drive them out manually, because watch this, they're gonna get out of that Vic. Come drive it.
Copy that.
Oh god, more GREENFOR. More PvP. They're gonna smoke their advance, but they're gonna see that. Oh, this is gonna get messy.
On the way.
They're gonna drive right up to him!
Disappeared.
Oh my god. They drove right up to him and got mowed the fuck down. Oh. Angel Dust looks like he is the only survivor there. Some of the other ones are starting to wake up as well. They're quickly popping grenades, but they're immediately bailing. Hello, my friends. We've already secured the vehicles here, but you're free to help us kill them all.
Okay, friend.
Attack.
So a few more of them dropped over here. 2 snipers. They're trying to find a good sniper position. Meanwhile, back here, we just have all these bodies. I'm gonna just start deleting here. And Andrewza limping his way back up as well. Might get intercepted by some of the GREENFOR. Otherwise, BLUEFOR helping out here. And you're hearing, you're seeing some of the Op4 guys. They're trying to find good sniper spots here. But it is limited. Calum now in their line of fire. Oh yeah, he's trying to get the sniper out. You hear a shot. Calum, I think, immediately heard it. Gets back into cover. Gets shot himself. And Iopus, I think, seeing Calum go down by that sniper. Yep. So he should know. There's something funky up there. Now. Calum's probably going to wake back up unless that was a really good headshot. I might have also seen a double tap. Nope, there's the wake up. Immediately rolling back into cover. Good call by him. And he's going to immediately vault in the wall and nope the fuck out from that. Sniper's taking out a few other guys walking around on that side. And Druza, meanwhile, back here, still having a bit of a laggy internet connection, otherwise pulling back. Rest of these guys looks like they are trying to bandage themselves, but honestly just bleeding out from the cook-off. I am going to be nice, and I'm going to go to their spawn. And I am going to drop an additional transport. And pop it right there. But right now, these the GREENFOR guys need to regroup. It looks like they've dismounted here. They're going to comb the forest behind the players. Very smart call there to try to cut them off.
Team 6 now.
Otherwise, in terms of bodies to delete and stuff, I'm pretty much out. And we were able to get all 4 of those BLUEFOR logistics fixed out. All right, not that bad. Not that bad. I'm going to delete those wrecks right there as well. And they're going to be able to... I think Angel's going to try to ambush Andrewza. Yeah. He sees him. Whether or not he's actually going to get the shot off is anyone's guess. Nope, he's going to go for a movement instead. Trying to get closer to him to bridge the distance, because I don't think Andrewza knows he's being stalked right now. Alright, meanwhile, I'm going to quickly go into here. I'm going to bring in another round of QRF via GREENFOR AI. Again, you got to remember, BLUEFOR is supposed to lose this one.
Roger that.
But they're going to basically drive right up here. Meanwhile, the 2 snipers, they pulled up to right here. Stewie taking some shots here. Looks like Nimia went to that same corner Calum did and got dropped. Probably by these guys right here. They're looking around, pointing stuff out as well. Nimia waking back up. Oh, God, Stewie lost his head. Nimia gets shot again. Gianni able to spot to save Nimia. And it looks like Prazi, he is firing at other targets over here. Yanni not seeing where he is. Looks like Yanni's going to actually run into here and try to drop him. So we're going to do a teleport over there and have a listen. Meanwhile, Andrewza still moving up here slowly. Otherwise, these guys securing the compound. Angel ran up and got shot.
How about no?
Yanni yelling, how about no, and dropping Stewie. Doesn't know Prazi's still there. Oh, that's funny. Gotta love being able to shrug off a double headshot. Keck. And let's see, let's get Kane of Canes. And here comes that additional AI. They're gonna take Angel Dust instead. Oh, that's funny. Prazi's still awake, trying to get some shots off of Yanni and Nim. Yanni looks like he's gonna pop some defensive smoke grenades instead. And they're trying to bandage him up, but the GREENFOR players are right behind them. This is incredible. They're gonna see him through the smoke because they're not covering their behind. They're too focused on trying to pick a player up. One of them shoots. None of them have turned around yet. Oh my God. Here comes the MG. I hope it's doing his best to cover. Frickin' the other guy just got shot in the face. Bogan running up using his Cobra. Holy crap. Holy shit. Oh God, the frickin' quadruple tapping. Oh, Andrew's doing his best. I think he's the only guy left in this quad. And they're cable tying him. More grenades being thrown, and Drew's doing his best to evade.
Roger. Roger.
Slushy coming around. I got one friendly rebel
Grenades,
right
watch
there. And they also cable tied. So doing another bullet on Azariah mag dumps. And Drew's using a Carl Gustav against Mox. Kills himself because of it. Mox is A-okay. Holy crap. What are these guys going to do? Are they going to try to medic up, or are they going to push back in? I think they're going to try to pull back. Slushy bandaging. Those guys shooting each other. Directly. Ah, there we go. A bullshit call. Fucking Slushy runs up and cable ties a rebel. Oh my god.
How far are you doing?
Falcon and Yanni are going back in. Nimia still pulling back. This could be interesting. The issue is we have some independent guys over here. Joe just has a handgun since he's a secondary, but these guys getting taking some shots. Yanni looks like he got shot here. Quickly trying to go prone. Ah, it's because Undead has a sniper right here. Falcon is up, getting his Python out. Firing up, managed it, Joe. It's a handgun fight. The Falcon's gonna climb up, trying to get his suppressed gun out. Hits Joe, and Joe goes down. And now you're starting to see some of these guys bleed out. So Joe probably is gonna wake up from that. Falcon crawling up. And I think these two are trying to shoot at,
Right, CPR.
Yanni.
Yeah.
CPR and...
Dureki unfortunately dies. Zope bites
Wow,
his cyanide
great.
pill.
Fuck.
In their defense, both of them were mag dumped, so...
One could
Next
be
one
so-
I see I won. Fucking...
But you shouldn't bother.
Falcon reloading his gun. Joe, I think, took that to the face. He's probably not going to wake back up. Yanni moving back here.
Moxie.
Oh, but this AI! This AI sees Falcon!
You can load them if you want. Go ahead.
Oh! Falcon might wake back up. He might not, but he was going to try to capture Joe. I guarantee that. Sometimes the AI, man, even though he's way away from his group, he's on hunter-killer mode, man. So, here's the situation. BLUEFOR, again, they were supposed to fail this operation. This was an unwinnable op because historically the 1953 raid in Salama was a complete shit show for the rebels and CIA agents. I hope Falcon wakes back up. AI running back thinking he's down might come back around as well, but there's a few additional AI around here. So if Falcon's going to go for the kidnap, he's got to be careful. Oh! Joe died. Ah, Falcon got shot and unfortunately lost his window. Yanni back here doing some sniper work as well. So Nimia, I'm saying that so they get away. Undead running up to Falcon. Alright, we're gonna call that a death. What? No! No, 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 no! What? How did that happen? Black magic made you come back. Black magic, judo chop. I don't know how, that's a rare glitch, but sometimes you spawn on your body. But yeah, judo chop. Awesome. He died.
I didn't put 6 magnum rounds into his head.
They got dabbed on.
Oh, mate. I sniped him from 200 meters and I ran up and just hit him with a fucking magnum to the side of the head.
Ah, fine, small cuts.
To a mailman for disguise.
Yeah, we took shots. A little bit more
They should
southwest still
be
after.
blue for fag. Well, not fag, but guy.
Yeah, he's out there somewhere.
Ah, somewhere.
Yeah, so I'm saying to the guys that just want to go, they can go. We'll
Where could he be?
be back.
One of my
They-
guys engaged him last as he was running away.
I have a slight feeling they're going to rendezvous to 0592223, I mean. Alright, we're going to give him his, I guess 5 minutes. Yeah.
So now they're just hunting each other. Let's see, it's 350, so 355.
Because they were in it and they're going to hunt apparently for people. And I'm not with them.
Alright, now I'm gonna cheat.
I see you walking there, I'll link up with you.
Hey Nimia, it's me, your subconscious.
Hi, subconscious.
Alright, now, I've been thinking while you've been moving around, doing all this hard work, focusing on your muscles and stuff, that, you know, maybe they're sweeping the woods to the southwest for you. And your buddy. So,
Maybe
you
they
know,
are.
probably around there. I doubt they'd be in this town, since it's, you know, away from where all the fighting was. So,
Yeah. Let me see what I can find then.
good luck. I now need to be somebody else's subconscious. You know, actually, I'm gonna stay here. How's your day?
My day's going pretty good.
It's great to hear.
Thank you. How's your day?
Ah, it's great. You know, being a subconscious. Oh, hold on, I'm about to watch Yanni. Oh, nope, he's running away from him. Never mind. It's just you and Yanni, by the way.
Me and Yanni?
Yeah.
What about Falcon?
He got crippled by an AI, and then respawned on his body as a mailman, captured, and swallowed a cyanide pill. That I may have shoved in his mouth, forcefully.
It's unfortunate for him.
Very.
Part out of this AO do I have to get?
Well, you're out, so you can just disconnect. We'll be done in 3 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and jump on that pill.
Alright, have fun.
Adios, amigo.
Adios. Ah. Alright. Hopefully there isn't too much salt.
I was just there to shoot bad people.
If you guys were pursuing a couple guys in the forest, you should have taken the jeep. You would have gone faster.
All right, so like I said, there's only gonna be one other mission
And
out of the
someone
9
else
that
in the
I've planned that are gonna
zero
have
regret.
that much
Temp
PvP.
break, temp break.
But yeah, I hope both sides liked it. Just as a reminder, guys, one, if you run back into the AO, even though I tell you there's a certain way you should do it, don't respawn if you're down, because, you know, maybe the faction wants to capture you. So please, you know, just be part of the roleplay. I guarantee you it's going to work out in your favor anyway. Second thing is, remember, you know, it's a PvP up, so going off on your own to do a flank, good idea. I saw 2 of them done by both sides. That worked out really, really well. Just remember, though, that, I know for one of you, if you run off on your own, you grab enemy weapons and change your PID, you're going to look like the enemy. And one of you was gunned down by your friends, and it was kind of funny. So just remember that. Otherwise, I hope both factions, both sides enjoyed that. I know the T3s did a lot of booping around. Tier 2s, you got a lot of stuff to do shooty shoots too. And there were 2 different really good bouts at PvP at 2 different spots. And yeah, holy hell, the grenade spam, Batman. Like, I thought my AI were bad, but then I saw, like, 5 grenades getting chucked at once.
Yep.
That's crazy.
The general call that the general call that we did, like a lot of the times, it was me doing the shot calling for like how we're gonna do it. And when we got to an objective, it was a case of like Skelly and Pogo were the 2 leads for. Was it Skelly Iopis? Sorry, yes, Skelly Iopis, and they were the leads that were doing the calls for like the main assault. I was mainly on like helping out the long guns. But the call for at the end where it's like, okay, pop smokes, count to 3, throw it. By the time that we threw it, we heard the Vic, and it's like a case of, okay, buenos dias, fuck boys, and Caleb, I now owe him beer money.
Yeah, maybe driving up to a group of smoke grenades being thrown and then stopping is
I was
not a good idea.
I think the first thing. I don't know. I think the first thing that was screamed when they all saw us, everybody screamed and someone screamed, "Stop!"
Yeah, we heard that. We heard you guys scream stop. Also, who was the guy we captured, but then he got
King of
DC'd?
Kings.
King of Kings.
You guys
Yeah, so he
dragged me and crashed me.
Yeah, he didn't rage quit like I thought he did. It was just an issue of he just you know, when sometimes you get teleport. I know this happens to Intrusa a lot, but sometimes when you teleport people, they have a memory leak because you teleport them to a new area, and it just murks their game. And I know King doesn't have a powerful computer, so it makes sense. Nemesis was talking up here with him, so he told me on chat that was the case. Okay. So yeah, just in the future, guys, know what you're getting into. This goes for everyone. You know, if you're playing a PvP up, don't rage quit. Because you know, if it looks like it's a rage quit, then we're gonna have a chat after the but it wasn't in this case, so yeah.
Oh my.
Now, I'm gonna let the tier 3s go first because this is technically their op, and then we'll do the tier 2s. So 3s, anything?
We basically did like a Herculean effort to basically try and do shit insanely fast. We had 2 methodologies of doing this. We either separate our forces, do guerrilla warfare, or we came to a consensus that with the people that we had and the capabilities that we knew that we had the ability to take you guys head on. So we basically divided ourselves into 3 sections, which we had demolitions, we had assault, and then we also had long gun. And they're exactly what they said on the tin. Long gun would basically act as a supporting element, whilst assault and demo went in and did everything. Because of the lack of radios that we had, we utilized smoke as our way of communicating. White smoke was mainly for concealment. Green smoke was for objective had been completed. The moment that anyone saw green smoke, we had pre-designated rally points for us to fall back to, and everybody knew the plan straight off the bat. Objectives 1 and 2 were pretty seamless. Objective 3 was when we started breaking into the contact. We got a little bit separated. There was a little bit of blue on blue, which we corrected pretty quickly. The last objective, by the time that we got there, the objective was told to us that it had already been completed. So it's just a case of just skirmish for now, fill your boots, and that's what we did. Caleb's got a new description now added to him, which is going to be there for time immemorial, because I now owe him beer money. But I think overall it was a Herculean effort for what the people that participated on the free side of it did today, and you guys should be proud of that.
It's fun as fuck, boy.
A fucking Lee Enfield in the assault team.
That's why
Breeze,
you
I'm
stuck in-
I was thoroughly impressed. None of you took the fucking PTRSs like you demanded in the Arsenal for. So cack.
We demanded fouls, not
Oh,
PTRS.
hold on. Actually, I got one thing. In the last objectives, there was someone in a balcony who kept yelling like, "Why is that tier 3 keeps on waking up?" Who was that?
That was me and Prozzy because we both shot you in
Yeah.
the head.
So did I get both of you? Because I came
No,
up to you
you
guys.
didn't.
I
You
mag
motherfucker didn't.
I mag dumped
Wait,
one
wait.
of you and said
Okay,
nope and just
let's-
fucked off.
I
Well,
didn't
yeah.
hear that, but let's
And
go to
then
the
I
twos
shot-
now. Hold up. Let's go to the twos. Ground command for twos. You here?
Well, I was. Do you want to do your first off? I'll do the second.
Sure. So first fob cleared pretty easily. Pretty nice engagement from both Alpha and Bravo. Could have had a little bit more communications between the squads, but otherwise it was pretty good. Pushed up to the next one. That was okay. Again, cleared out quite nicely. On the roads going up when we got ambushed, or not ambushed, there was squads like in the middle of the road and we kind of drove into them. So that was dealt with pretty swiftly. Guys pulled off the road, dismounted. We dismounted the guns and the drivers too quick. I think we should have probably, squad leaders, you should probably leave those in because a 50 caliber machine gun's quite a nice support weapon to have. But I get why you would dismount the full squads. It does, I do understand that.
Well,
and then on the next, when we got to the next objective, we started taking contact from the west of the fob. Something heavy opened up at the forest. I got domed by a silent pistol, so I'm pretty sure that was Az. Died, bled out, respawned, come back in, linked up, brought some Vics up for Alpha, loaded up with Alpha, and then we drove up. With the smoke grenades popped on my screen as we were pulling over the ridge and could see that enemy squad in front of us. So the reason we stopped was to get the gun on it and to start dismounting, but then we got grenade spammed and we all died and the Vic blew up. So
It wasn't a grenade spam, it was Caleb with 180 shot.
The only, I'd like
There
to point
was-
out, probably the only HEDP shot in the entire squad.
Yeah, we all had like smokes and shit.
So we did all manage. A lot of us managed to get out of the Vic, and then we got grenade spammed, which caused me to die again. And I wasn't having fun. So I made sure that Undead could take over, and then left. And then Undead's got the rest of it.
Not much else after. We ran a couple more reinserts. Then figured couldn't really get much contact with the rest of the squads. Didn't know what the fuck had happened because obviously Alpha has been wiped out. So me and the other two guys who were reinserting when we decided to start hunting the threes. I already got Seekin's tag from earlier at the fob. That was scary as fuck when you look down your scope and you see 4-5 guys staring straight back at you. But yeah, I think and it was being everyone hunting for everyone else. Other than that, wasn't really much.
One thing that I just want to state, a lot of the threes and some of the majority of the fours were all trainers. So in terms of the methodologies that we teach you guys in like basic and stuff like that, Abandoned by Fire, we know that in and out, and at the same time we know how to counter it essentially, which is how the methodology of us basically acting as like a splinter group where we were just constantly moving like over and over again.
TLDR, he's just saying, yeah, we're the trainers, so we know how to counter stuff, blah, blah, blah. But I think he'll say something productive after that. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Let's see, real quick here. Sergeant Joe, thanks for that sub. Jay, thanks for the multiple cheers of 100 bits. I'm sorry, I got so in. I always get into it with PvP because it's really fun to watch and commentate on all of it. And Dragonborn Wolf, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. I hope you all keep enjoying the operations. I hope you got a kick out of this one. This is it for me today. We'll be back tomorrow at 5 for another Zeus op for the Iran versus US. So thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Enjoy the Super Bowl if you do. If not, whatever. And cheers and have a good one.